The flinch. Want a real visceral example of what the flinch feels like? Try this. Go to your shower and turn on the cold water. If you do, you should tense up immediately in your chest. You might start laughing to release the tension. You're predicting a flinch that hasn't happened yet. You're anxious about it, about something that hasn't happened yet and won't kill you. Anxious about something that barely hurts at all. Okay, do it. Now's the time to step in the shower. As the cold water hits you, you might shout or squirm, but you get used to it. You get comfortable with the cold instead of trying to avoid it. A moment before the flinch seems so uncomfortable that you might talk yourself out of this. You convince yourself that it's pointless. This is stupid. I'm not doing this. But it isn't. It's training. You need to build up a habit of seeing the flinch and going forward, not rationalizing your fear and stepping away. Behind every flinch is a fear or anxiety. Sometimes rational, sometimes not. Without the fear, there is no flinch. But wiping out the fear isn't what's important. Facing it is. Jalen Smith, The Flinch. I'm starting this episode today off talking about the flinch because we get so many people that reach out to us that are just starting out, that don't know how to get into resale, and it's a very scary thing. And I think, so that feeling is the quintessential feeling of coming into something new, starting something new, and having the anxiety of failure. So there's always going to be some sort of failure within your business. Even the most successful businesses have failures, but you have to learn to get through those failures. You can't be so afraid of the failure that you don't even start or you don't even try. So that's really what I want to talk about a little bit before we started the vlog. Is I want to make sure that people that are getting into liquidation or getting into resale, you do realize that it is a very scary thing. However, you never know how you're going to do if you don't start, if you don't try. Welcome to Pallet Jacking Vlog. All right, so today I'm definitely on a journey. I've got a ton of stuff to do. I did get up early this morning. I had planned on getting up early, but sometimes it just does not work out. So anyway, I'm going over to the Pallet store just to kind of see what they got. They open at 9, so we'll see how that goes. You know how that Pallet vulture is over there, but I'm gonna go check out the Pallet store, see what they got, maybe get something. If I don't get anything, that'd be fine, because we've got 3 pallets that are here already, and then we've also got a box that we're going to unbox. We actually unboxed it last night, but the unboxing will come out tonight or today, probably around noon. And then I've got to go over to the store, got to get some stuff listed. I got to get some stuff packaged. For some reason, our store has just like, our eBay store has really just popped off, and we have been like making crazy sales on eBay. So I got to go over there and package up a bunch of stuff, take a bunch of stuff to FedEx and to the postal service. So join me. I also want to talk today a little bit about having a full-time job and actually having a full-time business. I look at our business as being a full-time business, even though we work it kind of part-time. We still put in full-time hours, and a lot of people that want to get into this business maybe don't have a full-time job, or they have a part-time job, or they don't have any job and they're trying to just start something up. If you are a person that has a full-time job, I think the easiest way for you to be the most efficient is to look at your processes. Me and April's process is a little bit different because we're on different schedules, so it doesn't necessarily work out as great as I would like to, especially with the store. But in terms of managing our eBay store and those things like that, you know, we have a really good process for that. So generally, what happens is during the week, April's off, and she'll take care of the orders. She'll get them packaged up and taken to the you know, the postal service or whatever. And since the epidemic is going on, epidemic sounds, go check it. Since the pandemic is going on, you know, the FedEx and the UPS is like closing early. And so I can't, whenever I get off work, I can't go and take packages to the postal service or the UPS or the FedEx because they're already closed. So if April doesn't get over to the store to package the items in time, I'll go over there after I get off of work and package all the items, and I'll leave them, you know, ready for her to go pick up in the morning. She can go over there in the morning, pick them up, and drop them off at the store, at the FedEx store. So, you know, our process works a little bit differently, but you have to have some sort of process, because if you don't have a process, you'll go into it, you know, kind of willy-nilly, and you won't be as efficient as possible. We also try to have like a listing quota. This is something relatively new that we're trying to do. So what I try to do is I try to put up 10 listings a day. It doesn't sound like a lot, but 10 listings a day is better than 15 listings every 3 or 4 days, you know, just sporadically whenever you can get over there and do it. So we try to do 10 listings a day between me and April, and that just kind of keeps our store fresh, keep new inventory being put on there. And then we're always getting in new pallets and new boxes and stuff like that, so we've always got stuff to list. So we've been trying to just have that, you know, process in place to where we can get stuff listed. Now, another thing that I'm going to incorporate this weekend is, so whenever we get a pallet in or a lot, and we don't necessarily list everything immediately after, you know, 1 or 2 days afterwards, it kind of sometimes gets lost, because, you know, you always get the infatuation of the new stuff that you get in, and you want to get that stuff listed, the good stuff, you know, you want to get that stuff listed, and some of the other items just kind of fall to the wayside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to build off of the inventory tool some kind of way. The stuff that has not been listed, I want that to all go to a different spreadsheet, and then we'll have a spreadsheet of all the stuff that's unlisted in the store. And in that way, no matter if I'm at the store, if April is at the store, we can look and work off that list and say, okay, well, we're going to do 10 items off of this list. And in that way, you're still getting your older stuff, you know, listing and stuff. Now, if we want to list more than 10, that's great, we can do that. But I just set a limit of, or a goal of 10 per day. And then when I get this list, I'll just have a whole big huge list, and it may be, you know, 200 items on there that we don't have listed. You will be surprised at what you don't have listed out of your list. If you get liquidation pallets all the time, you'll start accumulating things that just not listed, like you just don't want to deal with it, or, you know, you may think it's broken, or you don't know how to test it, and, you know, you just kind of put it to the wayside and say, I'll do it later, I'll do it later. Well, then, you know, 3 months later, it's still sitting there. So definitely having this list, I think, will help us in terms of getting stuff listed, because I went through and I started doing this 10 listings a day, and I think that's why our store has really jumped off, because if you start listing, eBay sees you being active and they'll promote your stuff more, and then plus you just have more inventory on there. So definitely a tip, if you are seeing your sales kind of drop, just get some listings up, especially stuff that you don't think will necessarily sell. Just go ahead and put them up on your eBay store. All right, I'm almost at the pallet store. All right, so unfortunately, I did not find anything at the pallet store. Interesting thing, so they normally get a half a truckload at 9 a.m. on Friday mornings. And today, you know, they kind of got the same thing, but I was a little late because, of course, the traffic. I was in traffic for like a whole hour. But anyway, they had some Target case pack left. And so the Target case pack was kind of interesting. So they actually had 3 Target case pack pallets, and it was $250. So that's a pretty cheap price for how many items that you get. But what I noticed was there was one pallet that had a 6-pack of coffee mugs, like they said some kind of mom coffee mugs. And there was a 6-pack of those, and there's probably, I don't know, 600 of those. There's probably 100 packs of those 6-packs. So those are going to be hard to get rid of. I mean, even if you sold them, if you had a store that had a lot of traffic, you probably would get rid of them eventually, but, you know, it's going to be a lot of inventory and a lot of space, you know, to get your money. Now, the weird thing was they had another pallet that was Target case pack. It had those same 100 100 packs of 6-packs of case mugs, and then on top of it, it had some other case pack stuff. So one of them was open, so I looked at it, and they were some toys. They were some Leapfrog, some kind of Leapfrog something case pack, brand new, and there were 12 of those. So I looked up the comps on those, and they were selling for about $22 on eBay, about $21.99 on Amazon, but $22 on eBay, and they were selling pretty good. So theoretically, if you had got that pallet, or if I had got that pallet, I would have been able to sell those pretty quickly. But then I looked at the price of the pallet, which was $250. Don't have to pay any sales tax, so that's it. It's just $250. And then if I were to sell 12 of those, I would not have been able to make all of my money back just with those. Or if I would have been able to make all my money back just with those, you know, I probably would have lost out with the mugs. And then I had to house the mugs and put them somewhere, and then that would took up the rest of the space in my storage. So I just decided against it. You know, it's just not, it's not worth it. Now, the guy at the North Georgia Liquidation, he always give me deals. I probably could have got that pallet for about $175, which would have lowered, you know, or would have made my profit margins a little bit better. But I just decided against it. I didn't really need a pallet today because we've got so much inventory right now. I just want to go and see what they had. So now I guess I am going to go back to the house. I've got to pick up the box that we unboxed. I'm going to go ahead and make that video and put that video out at around noon. Give me some breakfast, some coffee, and I'm going to get back to the day. See y'all in a little bit. All right, so I always do this. I get over to the store, bring all my camera equipment, and then I never have something. So I'm filming on the my little DJI Osmo Action. So I'm at the store. I went through everything with the what is this, bargain hour, and I got everything tested that I could right now. I've got a couple things left. I just want to show y'all a little bit of what we got. So all this stuff has been tested. It's all good. It's all going to be listed, and the prices are pretty dang good. I've still got to test these headphones, this power, whatever it is, headphones. And then I got some more headphones, and I've got the little drone, and then the other little drone I got to test, and it's another pair of headphones, and then there's another pair of headphones down there charging. I'll get those tested. These did not work. One of them worked, but the other one did not. So those are a loss, which is fine. That's just part of liquidation. This right here is good. I just hadn't put it over there. So the rest of this mess that I got everywhere is the stuff that did not work. All right, so that was the flame speaker thing. So the light actually worked on it, but the speaker didn't work. So, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. So that's a loss there. We're not going to sell this automatic toothbrush because I think it's been used, and I'm not going to sell it because it's been used. So that's garbage. And what I've learned with liquidation, if you're not going to sell something, throw it in the garbage. Do not hold on to it. Just toss it in the trash. It's lost. It's gone. These are the little string lights. So open it up. It's got a bunch of hair and stuff on it, and it's pretty nasty. It's going in the garbage there. And then we've got this massager. The massager itself actually works. It didn't have a charger. So I'm gonna get a charger for it because I've actually got somebody locally that want to buy this. So I've got an option for the charger. Let me show you. So this one, which is another deep massager. I mean, it's cheap. It is not nothing like super like great, but it does have a charger with it. It did come with the charger. But it's not battery powered. It has to be plugged in to be charged. And I think these are supposed to be battery powered. That one right there is battery powered. It just does not have the charger to charge it back up after you use it. This one right here appears to have a short, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. So you plug it in, it's a green light, you turn it on, everything's good. It's got the little LCD, and it, like I said, it's cheap. I mean, because this little screen right here actually just comes off. So let's turn it up, turn the intensity up a little bit. All right, so everything's working. You see that little thing right there? So you're supposed to use this to massage yourself. It actually don't feel too bad. But, so whenever you get down in there, the light changes and turns off. So I'm not sure, I don't think it's supposed to do that. Turn it back on so you see what I'm talking about. All right, look at that light. You looking at the light? What's this? Yeah, so I think it's just got a short in it. So this right here is probably just gonna go in the garbage. It was pretty cheap anyway. But if I can use this charger, which I think is the correct voltage. This is, yes, it's the exact voltage that I need for that one. So I'll actually take this charger and put that over there, and then I will be able to sell that one. And that was it for the bargain hour box. We should be able to sell like most of the stuff, at least, I don't know, 85% of the stuff. I don't know what the math is, but it's about 85% of the stuff I think we're going to be able to sell. So we're still going to do very well with that. These are all the orders that I just packaged up. We actually had a pretty good day today. So all this stuff is going to go out. It'll actually go out tomorrow because it's already late now. So, all right. So I said all that to say, especially if you are new to liquidation, I know we got a lot of people, new people that's coming to watch our videos. And I definitely want to be open and honest with everybody. So when we give you the numbers at the end of the video, we say, you know, we should make this amount of money. That's obviously before we test everything. So once we test everything, that number probably decreases a little bit based on what we got. But overall, it's still going to be really good. We're going to get at least triple our money back. We're going to pay $157 for it. So I'm thinking we're going to make right around $800-ish. Most of it, all of it's going to be listed on eBay. We may put some stuff on Facebook Marketplace, but I think the stuff that I got over there on the side, they're selling on eBay. So I'm just going to put it on eBay. It's going to be a lot easier and cleaner to sell on eBay. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this vlog. I'm still waiting on the 3 pallets that we have for bulk.com. So I'm actually going to get those on Monday. So those videos will come out in the next couple weeks or so. And then we got another bargain hour box that's going to be coming. Hopefully that'll be coming in next week. So it'll probably be like pallet, box, pallet, box or something like that. So that's probably how the videos will come out. So I think that is all for today. If you like these types of videos, please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Also hit that bell icon so you can get notifications whenever we release new videos, and we will see you guys on the next one. Peace.